Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am your instructor, facilitator, and mentor, Dr. Aisha Mahmood, and I welcome you all to the fourth week of online course Introduction to Information Technology. Lecture 3 introduced you to the media on web, other internet services, and rules of netiquette. In this week, we will first discuss about the educational implications of the internet and www and different ways to connect to the internet and the World Wide Web. After completing this lecture, you will be able to describe the educational implications of the internet and the World Wide Web. You would also be able to describe different ways to connect to the internet and the World Wide Web in future. More than 500 years ago, Johannes Gutenberg developed a printing press that made the written word accessible to the public and revolutionized the way people shared information. The World Wide Web is the Gutenberg printing press of more modern times, opening doors to new learning resources and opportunities, and allowing the sharing of information and knowledge such as never before. Just a few years ago, most students were unable to visit the historical places of the world. Today, students around the world can visit these historical places and thousands of others by exploring uh, these locals and using interactive, sometimes even virtual tours on the web. Not only does the internet provide access to the extensive text and multimedia resources, it also allows teachers and students to communicate with each other and with other teachers and students all over the world. For example, ePOLS, that is a classroom exchange project designed to enable digital students to develop an understanding of different cultures through student exchanges using many of the internet-based tools. The mission of the ePOLS is to have students creatively write in primary and secondary languages, as well as to do research and gather information about other cultures and individuals. Project ePOS is adaptable for any grade level in any country. As the internet expanded and evolved from a text-based communication system into the powerful multimedia communication system of today, educators quickly recognized the tremendous potential of the internet and especially the web to revolutionize the classroom. By providing a variety of learning tools, the internet and the web are transforming the way teachers instruct and the way students learn basic skills and core subjects. These changes have brought the web to the forefront of educational strategies, in fact, instructional strategies in education in a very short period. Throughout this course, many links and dozens of exercises will help you understand the incredible possibilities the web offer for K-12 education in general and your classroom in particular. You may ask, what is the future of the internet and the World Wide Web? So, without questioning, the web will continue to evolve as the primary communications channel for people around the world. As the web grows in size and operates in higher speeds, it will continue to have a major influence on restructuring our school and college education. Other predictions regarding the future of the internet and the World Wide Web and its impacts we'll see in this slide and in the next few slides. So use of communication devices will grow explosively worldwide, and most of these products will have the ability to access the web wirelessly. Devices that use embedded computers, such as automobiles, will have built-in internet access capabilities. Web search capabilities will be more intelligent and focused. Within a few years, the web will operate at speeds 10,000 times faster than today. The web will become an integral part of education, revolutionizing the way students learn core subjects. The Internet of the future, Web 3.0, will be much larger, helping web surfers browse more than 250 million anticipated websites. Use and creation of web-based video by today's digital generation will continue to grow explosively during the next few years. Researchers predict image searches will be common on the internet in less than 10 years and will include a voice interface and a thesaurus and a customized results. For example, facial recognition technology could identify pictures based on a facial feature, for example, blue eyes or dimples. Once an individual is identified, the search engine then could search for other pictures of that person stored on a computer or on the internet. Many experts believe that separate proprietary networks used for telephone, television, and radio will merge with the internet. Eventually, a single integrated network will exist made up of many different media that will carry all communications traffic. That is known as media convergence. So media convergence क्या है? Media convergence is a theory in communications in which every mass medium eventually merges into one medium due to the advent of new communication technologies. Two recent technologies have the potential to fundamentally change teaching and learning. Do it quickly and do it in many positive and unique ways. Many of the predictions below will be driven by societal issues and could have schools, districts, and provinces significant funds. Sales of tablet computers will exceed the overall sales of desktop and notebook computers in the next few years. As sales increase, the cost of the tablets will continue to decline. तो ये चीज़ें जितनी ज़्यादा डिमांड में होती है उतनी फिर उनकी प्राइस ड्रॉप हो जाती है. Sales of applications will replace many current application software programs as education software quickly morphs into thousands of education applications. These applications will be continuously evaluated by teachers and students. Their reviews will drive both real-time improvements and overall sales of successful apps. Decisions on which applications to use in classroom will be made by users, and those users can be teachers and students instead of the head of the institute or the bureaucrats in the federal or provincial government. Many schools, districts, and provinces will create their own standard based education apps for use by teachers, students, and their parents. Many students will be using note-taking apps like NoteTaker HD, which is an app for writing and organizing handwritten notes and diagrams on a tablet computer. Education apps will target specific learning styles, aptitudes, and abilities. Apps will revolutionize the ability of schools to educate students with disabilities. तो ये जो कॉन्सेप्ट है ना इंक्लूजन का उसको बड़ी हेल्प हो जाएगी क्योंकि हमारे पास ऐसे सॉफ्टवेयर्स आ जाएंगे जो कि मुख्तलिफ डिसेबिलिटीज़ को भी एंटरटेन करते हैं. Education apps and tablet computers may indeed measurably increase student achievement, including the test scores, and could do it quickly. So feedback का जो concept है वो अब that is not going to be रियल टाइम फीडबैक, जैसे ही स्टूडेंट ने कोई काम किया, कोई क्विज किया, उसको फौरन उसका रिजल्ट मिल जाया करेगा। तो कुछ समराइज अगर हम करें तो बात इस तरह से होती है कि कम्युनिकेशंस विल कंटिन्यू टू इम्पैक्ट हाउ यू वर्क, learn, teach, access information, and use computers. Because of communications technology, individuals, schools, and organizations no longer are limited to local data sources. They can obtain information instantly from anywhere in the world. Communications networks are just one way that schools will use communication technology to meet current instructional and management challenges. In just a few years, the internet and the World Wide Web may redefine education. ये आप याद कर लें कि redefine, we are doing that right now. Actually, we are redefining the way we used to teach. So just as it has transformed modern businesses in today's society. As educators all over the world integrate the internet and the World Wide Web into their classroom curriculum, their efforts are creating an educational revolution in today's schools, one that is having a significant positive impact on the quality of graduating students. In this week, we have covered communications, components of communication systems, the web, various types of websites and media, other services available on the internet, netiquette, educational implication of internet and www, and different ways to connect to internet and www. So I hope you will go to your book and study the chapter 2 of discovering computers and chapter 2 of teacher discovering computer to further explore and discover new and more resources. Thank you very much for this week's.